Bitcoin is dropping like crazy and everything is following absolutely perfectly for the moment. This is just absolutely crazy. If we do what I'm going to show you next, is gonna push up next, but absolutely crazy big to the upside. Like really, we're going to do some big green candles. Be prepared and ready for this. What we have planned just some few 1 hour ago, it was simply if we had to drop more to look for after the ABC flat, that we have planned more of this morning and the afternoon, it was simply to look for a WXY, to look for a wave 2. This configuration is 100% still valid, and by the way, we have been able on the Discord server in person, I don't know if the members follow this, but all of these channels are absolutely free, and you can see here, I have been able to long the exact Bitcoin bottom after shorting the exact all-time high. All of this is possible by using Elliott waves, combine it to an order flow. This is literally absolutely crazy what's going on right now. Short the top, long the exact bottom. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. So this is just a strategy. You just have to go here into the MC Strat channel and you just have to read the pinned message to know exactly how to trade this. But you can get such trade. It's possible. You can call this manipulation or whatever you want. Well, you can still trade the market good and correctly in the right way. It's possible, right? The only thing you need to do is to use the good tools and the good technical analysis. So I'm just going to now continue with the Bitcoin TA. What we have planned here, if we had to go low, as I said, it's simply to look for a bigger WXY. So if we go now on the lower time frame, well, we have done the WXY after the ABC flat. ABC flat, we complete this, so we look for a bigger WXY to the downside. The thing is now, is it still valid? As I said, yes. Why it is still valid? Simply because, well, the wave 2 don't break the wave 1 route. As soon as we hold this wave 1 route on the RSI, this is still valid. If we start breaking this, because yes, everything is possible, it's possible that we're going to do this. Only time can tell. But for now, this is still valid, so we still have to look for this. And this really looks the most probable. So invalidation for this, and we're going to look in that case if we start invalidate this wave to here, we still, so to speak, we break with the RSI the wave 1 route on the 8-12 hours, for example. If we really start to do this on such time frame, this is not valid anymore, and we can simply look for a longer wave 1 and a longer wave 2. In that case, these will some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and massive push up. For now, this is what the chart is saying really at the moment. So until invalidation, we have to look for this. So the thing is now, if we're in such configuration, as always, by the way, how you could add some more confidence, you could simply pull the retracement tool from the top to the bottom, and as always, we'll have 73% chance to retrace between the 50, 618, 66%. So for the moment, really everything is following perfectly until we start getting this invalidation on the RSI. As soon as we don't have this, it's all good and we can look for such configuration. So now the thing is, what price we're going to look for here to the upside if we have to bounce from here, because I just told you that we was about to get possible here if we had to push out some big green candles. Well, if we have to push higher from here, the only thing you need to do is to take the extension tool, first click on the wave 1 route, second on the wave 1 top, so not the very top, just before here, because we have an ABC flat there, and then the third click will go on the wave 2 bottom. So normally it should be in, and so from here we can simply move this a bit more on the right and look at the wave 3 targets. A few days ago we were talking about 80,000, well now it's 88,000, so it's even higher if the wave 2 bottom is in, and now we are going to go for a real new all-time high. Well, we're going to go simply here into this 1618 minimum. I'm saying minimum because this is a 1-to-1 extension where I have only 2% chance to go and to stop, so it's very small. It's possible, but very small. If we have to be in a really big move to the upside, we should reach minimum here, this 1618, and this is not the only target we have here. If we have to go really for some big push-ups, we can look next for the 200%, that is coming around 89,000 on Bitcoin, reclaimed, I mean, get acceptance above this, the 2618, so around 100,000 on Bitcoin, reclaim this, the 3618, and then the 423.6. For now, I'm gonna stay with the 1618, and after we have done this 1618, if there is anything bearish again on the order flow, it's not loaded here, but for example, you have some screenshot on the Discord server, I think. Well, you can see right here, this is an order flow. It allows you to see really what's going on behind the market. Well, if we get anything bearish on this, how can we find a way for targets? If we start to retrace from here, you take your retracement tool, you first click on the wave 3 top, down to the wave 3 route, and from here you add the wave 4 targets. We have done a regular retracement, so after this we're going to look for a regular retracement, and so from here we can simply look for the 23.6, MC fib, so the 31.32, and the 38.2. Still be aware of the 50% because these days we can do some pretty big retracement on the wave, it's fine. And once we have done this, we should go for the wave 5. And after this yellow wave 5, it's not over, absolutely not. We should simply look for this configuration. We have simply some bigger wave 1, 2 here to complete. So after the wave 1, 2, we have the wave 3, and this wave 3 have the yellow 5 wave. So after this is completed, we're going to do the same. We look for the wave 4, for the wave 5, and again we continue like this, 3, 4, 5. This is really in case we're super bullish, but for the moment, until invalidation, this is what I'm going to take on Bitcoin. And so after the red 5 waves are done, it's still not over. We still have to do this blue wave 3, the wave 4, and the wave 5, and bam, 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 and we continue with all this push-up right here, okay? So it's gonna be absolutely crazy if we do this. Don't forget there are always some bearish configurations, but for the moment, we have no invalidation for such bullish configurations, so normally we should be looking for this first of all, okay? So if you have any questions, as always, do not hesitate to ask me in the comment section down below. It's made for this, really. If you enjoy the content, if you are making profit from these updates, really do not hesitate to smash the likes, to write some comments down below. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And if you wish to make such predictions, it is possible. It is possible. You have the proof here. You can make such predictions and trade all of this. It's absolutely possible if you combine Elliott waves that is clearly telling you what can happen next, really, and you combine this to an order flow. You can see, you know the next possible move, and in addition to this, you know and you recognize if you have or not to take the trade. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. And well, this is a result, right? This is just absolutely insane. This just blew my mind. But anyways, so yeah, this if we go here for a new all-time high and we do these big green candles, oh, this is gonna be insane. 80, so 80,000 minimum on Bitcoin with this wave 3, and this is just this impulsive. Next we have to do all the next one is gonna be absolutely insane. I'm really excited to see if we're going to do this, and well, don't forget, yeah, there are still some possible bearish plans. It's not impossible, but for now, until invalidation, this is on the table, and I'm going to look for this. As always, I'm reading the order flow. There is no reason to take some trades. I'm not going to take them. That's why to use an order flow is very important, and not only bet on the waves. But anyway, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day and good night, by the way. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one, maybe with a new time high. And don't forget, as always, to join the Discord so you stay updated. And as I said before, by the way, if you want to learn your waves, you've come to the right place. Well, you can see how perfectly it's playing out. If you use it good, as always, if you don't use that good, it's not going to work pretty well. But if you use that good, it's working fire, and you can make some crazy gains. Really, this is absolutely insane. The profit we have done, mind-blowing. But anyways, there is a new course on the website. The first lesson is already available, and all of this, I know all of this sounds crazy, but this is also absolutely free. If you go into your account page here, you can find a calendar so you know exactly when is what. And at the moment, you've got the first Elliott wave course, and so tomorrow I'm going to do a Q&A, and on every Monday you will get an Elliott wave course. For now, we talk about the basics of Elliott wave, really. If you go there, you can see here, so these are the basic of Elliott wave. So if you really want to start your learning with Elliott wave, well, you've come to the right place, because you're going to learn the basics, and you're going to continue with the learning right on time, if you can say that. So course number 1, 2, 3, 4 are absolutely free, plus the Q&A. Then you have a full contest, a full week of a contest where you can win $300. And after this, you have 6 more courses, but again, the 4 first courses represent really more than half of Elliott waves. But next we have 6 more courses, and well, here this is more some complex stuff and everything, so you have to sign up as apprentice if you wish to. Otherwise, the 4 first courses are absolutely free. Just enjoy this, and that's it. And you have 2 more contests next, 2 more contests, by the way, next with apprentice, with of course some bigger prize pool. Anyway, the first lesson is available already in the course section here. You can see the Elliott wave new here, and you have the first lesson. So really, sign up on the website. It's free, waiting there for you. So just go and watch at this, really, and do not hesitate to submit your questions, if you have any question, into the Q&A, Elliott wave Q&A here channel. As always, if you want to give us some feedback, go into the feedback channel here and send a feedback. As always, it can be good or not good, I don't care, as long as it's constructive. You can of course let us know. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.